So we have a 2006 Audi A6. It was locked out and the key did not open anything. It couldn't release the gear, you couldn't turn the steering wheel, and the display was just blank. So what we had to do was we had to go through VAC-COM and bypass the system so it could read the CAN gateway system. So in order to do that is you have to turn on the hazards, which is right here, press the brake and turn on the high beam from here, and then on the VAC-COM you go to auto scan, which is right here, and you go to Audi, find the model from here, and this one was A6, which is right here, and then you just start a scan. When you start the scan, it goes through the ECU without having to turn on the key. Basically, you're bypassing the system, you're tricking the system for it to read the codes so you can clear the codes and unlock the key authorization system. Some cars I have heard that the steering column has to be replaced by the dealer, which is $2,000 only at the dealer, and sometimes this procedure works, sometimes it does not, but in this case it did work, and the car right now it's running, it started, the steering is moving, you can even change the gears, so forth. So if you're in a situation and you have the key not opening up the ignition, if you have the VAC-COM, that's the only procedure to do in order to like take a side road besides the ECU, and that way you can unlock the ignition and start the car. You might have the same problem later on, but this problem is mostly caused from having a low battery. This car right now, it's going at 90, which before it was at 40%, and sometimes that's what triggers the key authorization module to go nuts, and it just locks you out and it does not start anymore. So that's the only way to go around the key authorization without having the key in the ignition with the VAC-COM. So if you're in this situation, just try that, and hopefully it works out for you. It did work out for me.